Hello, hello, Africa. How you doing? Welcome to your one weekend stop entertainment news right here on the SABC News channel. We are the entertainment hub and we go by the name of Trendz and hosted by me, Refil Wimwiba. A shout out to all the Feather Award winners. I am going to move very, very swiftly past any of the red carpet outfits and all of that. Maybe next week we'll have a highlights package so that you can see everything that went down. Those that did the most did, and while others, social media has all of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. On the show today is a healthy dose of film, design, music, interviews, a treat for all DC Comics lovers, and Fairy Godmother Mies also has a giveaway, so listen out for that. You'll want to be sure to note our Twitter handle. It is @Trendz on SABC, so you can stand a chance to win. So Warner Brothers' Justice League movie is upon us and will be at cinemas in less than a week. Throughout the show, we will feature various members of the league and a bit about them. We are kicking it off with one of my all-time faves, fearless, bold, warrior of a woman. Sure, you've guessed it. It is, of course, Amazon Princess Diana, otherwise known as Wonder Woman.
In her homeland, the Amazon island nation of Themyscira, her official title is Princess Diana of Themyscira, daughter of Hippolyta. When blending into the society outside of her homeland, she adopts her civilian identity, Diana Prince. Prince's Amazonian training helped to develop a wide range of extraordinary skills in tactics, hunting and combat. She possesses an arsenal of advanced technology, including the lasso of truth, a pair of indestructible bracelets, a tiara which serves as a projectile, and she also has incredible strength.
What did you do this weekend, Diana?
Nothing very interesting.
Warrior of the Amazons, daughter of Zeus, and protector of the world. She grew up isolated from the world of men. She's super smart, super sophisticated, full of hope. She's the most talented warrior, but at the same time, doesn't care for the fame or for the glory. She partners with Batman to unite the League.
We're asking people we don't know to risk their lives.
I know. That's how this works.
She's this glue to the team. She makes each and every one of them feel stronger and capable.
He said the age of heroes will never come again.
It has to.
Just the end of the world. Nothing too dramatic. You can't save the world alone. We do this together. All in. Shall we?
So bold minimalism was the theme for the 18th annual Plat Africa Jewelry Design and Manufacture competition to unearth the country's top talent, hosted by Anglo-American. The prestigious competition is open to student, apprentice and professional jewelers in South Africa, and this year the Plat Africa theme aimed to achieve the perfect pairing of timeless platinum with on-trend design, and each one considered courageous, meaningful, bold, and so in studio I'm sitting here with the media manager Mpumi Sithole, and also from our Cape Town studios and Durban are two of the big winners, Ulandi Jonas and Anke van der Linden. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you.
Sure. Oh, yeah. So, I have basically, well, this was cool, though. Actually, this is my very first time that I'm doing an interview in Joburg, Cape Town, and Durban. Okay, yay. You know what I mean? For me, tell us about this competition. It's in its 18th year. Absolutely amazing. And even when you just go on your website and take a look at, what some of the students and apprentices are doing, absolutely fantastic.
It's amazing. I mean, I'm not a creative person, but when you look at the pieces that are created using platinum, platinum is a precious metal all over the world. And I mean, to create jewelry using platinum is just, it's timeless. Yep. It's special, and I don't really know how they interpret this bold minimalism themes, but when you look at the designs, when you look at the pieces, you just want to put platinum on you and just walk around. It's the most expensive and precious and very delicate metal to work with. I mean, Ulandi and Anke can share their experience with working with the metal, and I understand it's different from gold. And
I actually want to touch on that to say how different is it to working with other metals. So I suppose, ladies, let's bring you in here on the conversation to say you've done other types of jewelry, before. So what were the differences with, working with platinum?
Well, platinum is a nice metal to work with.
It's different to working with silver because it's a harder metal. But I find that it keeps structure quite well so that you can actually maneuver it. And another nice thing about working with platinum, once you've polished it up, you can heat it up again and it remains, it keeps its sparkle. And that's one of my favorite parts of working with platinum, is that it stays shiny. And yes, that's why I love platinum.
Okay, and so congratulations as well. Let's give, sorry, I know both of you kind of answered at the same time, but congratulations. Tell us about your design and what was, you know, special and unique and how you came up with even just the final piece of art.
Well, I came up with my design. I first started off drawing and sketching things that my big inspiration was architecture. So I looked into that and I started drawing. And then I sort of got bored with drawing, so then I spoke to my lecturers and they said that I should actually start playing with prototypes. So I first played with silver. I rolled out a thin piece of sheet. And then just through playing and experimentation, I came up with my design.
Fantastic. Yolandi, come into the conversation and let's hear what, you know, inspired your piece of art that, you know, got you basically one of the big prizes.
Well, what inspired me was the Indian wedding ceremony. I decided to design a modern Indian neckpiece, but to keep in mind the traditional of the Indian wedding. So I used the henna that they paint on the hands and the feet as the patterns of the neckpiece.
Okay.
And then at the back there's a black, it's black and silver, and then in front is the platinum. So they join together, like the two families join together on their wedding day.
Oh, fantastic.
I added small pearls in front and at the back, and then that represents the unity and the pureness of the relationship.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot that went into that. Interesting. I so wish I could actually see it on, you know, someone's neck right now to kind of see that. Absolutely amazing. And so, ladies, I mean, this competition, this is the 18th year, you know, you've entered now. Are you going to pursue more jewelry design in, you know, using platinum, having seen and, you know, gotten a sense of appreciation for it more than before? Or will you venture into, you know, every and any other thing that's out there in terms of jewelry design? Anka?
Well, I definitely want to work with platinum again. My dream is to open up my own studio and my own shop one day. So yes, I really, really want to work with platinum again, and it is really nice of Plat Africa to give us that opportunity for students. It's really lovely for them to give us the platinum so that we can create these beautiful things and experience the metal.
True, true. Yolandi, and what's next for you?
Well, yeah, I'm quite excited for there's all the stuff happening ahead. So, yeah, I'm quite excited to go to India. We're going to go for a week, me and Annika, design at the PGA.
Yep.
And yeah, then I'm just going to work on my career. I'm busy working at Uvakuta Jewelers in Cape Town as a care designer. So yeah, I'll see what's next. I can't wait to see. I'm so excited.
Okay, well, enjoy your trip to India, ladies. It's been an absolute pleasure. And again, a big, big, big congratulations for taking the top prizes this year. Mpumi, I mean, as the ladies, you know, have been saying, and this is lovely, so they are going to India as well, and there's a whole intercultural, I mean, it's not even just about the art, it's not even just about design. There's also the actual experience of being immersed in that culture. Tell us a bit about that.
So we have a partnership with PGI India, Platinum Guild India, where winners go and take part in a sourcing experience where their pieces get to be chosen and sold in India. They can design for PGI.
Nice.
The Indian market is huge and it's very big for us, and this is part of our beneficiation strategy and to grow the jewellery market, because that's where we see the market in terms of platinum is headed. So they will spend a week with the team that side. We're also partnering with the metal concentrators, so we keep them very close because these are people that make sure that we are able to give the platinum. We give them the metal, about 100 grams, to play around and put their pieces together. And I think what we've done differently this year is we've extended the campaign to ensure that it reaches people from social media, a market that we've never really touched base with, and we've gotten such incredible feedback from that. So we're looking forward to the year that's coming. So they'll be headed over to India early in the year next year.
Early next year. Okay, Yolandi, what are you looking forward to most about India, other than the work and the great experience? But surely there must be something that maybe you've read about or something that you're really, really wanting to experience when you get there.
Well, I'm so excited to see their culture, how they live and how they do their everyday life. And I'm so excited to do some designing there. I'm really, I can't wait.
Okay, and Anka, for you?
I'm really excited to meet the people in India and just experience the atmosphere there and just see how they do things and how they live in India. I'm really, really excited for that. And it's a big opportunity.
It is, it is. Don't take it for granted. When you come back, do even more greater things for our South African market. Mpumi, and just, to then wrap this up, other themes over the years, where are those, winners? What happens to them? How are they, absorbed into the mainstream jewelry design market in South Africa?
So for the professionals and the students, I mean, this is a huge platform because once they get through and they win the competition, we receive over 100 entrants every year. So to be top 10 really puts you on the spotlight. So we have people that have been entering the competition for years, and we've had various themes, and I don't even know how we come up with these themes. Yeah. I'm sure that someone who's creative, we've got, in terms of judges, we've got people in the industry who have been in the industry for years, who come through and give us ideas in terms of how we can challenge the students. Yeah. Most of the professional jewelers that you see in South Africa, they've been through Plat Africa. Some of them are still entering. So the competition is not only open to students and apprentices, but it's also open to professionals. Okay. So the students get to learn from the professionals, and it just becomes a whole blend of creatives under one roof and learning from each other.
Nice one. Okay, and so, well, 2017 has just wrapped. Now I'm sure you guys are getting ready for the next year. Where do people go to get, entry details and all the T's and C's regarding the competition?
Yeah, so the competition opens in May. So it will open in May next year, but people can visit our website. It's www.angloamericanplatinum.com and just search for Plat Africa. They will find information about all the years of the competition that's been running, and they must just look out for when we open the entries for next year.
Nice one. Thank you so very much, Mpumi. Thank you, ladies, coming to us from Cape Town and Durban. Yeah, well, that's it about the Plat Africa 2017 competition winners who are doing fantastic things in the world of jewelry and design. We are coming back after this break. Don't go anywhere.
You can look and you will find me. I'll be there when you need me. I ain't running. Hold my hand. Yeah. Waziwa muhle mntwana ngithanda kanjani yeah. Thanda indlela usiphethe ngayo ngithinda kanjani yeah. Mihla yonke mangivuke ekseni wa ngibonga usimakade ngothando lwakho thando lwakho thando lwakho awuthando lwakho thando lwakho awuthando lwakho Murasa thando lwakho thando lwakho thando lwakho kiki my baby bathi wena ungibambe ngekhemi bathi ngikwashela ngikline ngichithela isikiki my baby Pogunanu ngowami wena ungubambo lwami wena usukuma sambe wena uyispirit phuma kumkhwe wami wena hey lethi intando ngidlisele likhaya ngilimise haters who hate abayeke wangithanda ngisaqoka amasaka ngingena amasenta buzangu baleke kathi yena afuna hamba khongo wena ayikhala ngaphomo yikho mina khipha malitina malume yena fika nankomo waziwa muhle mntwana ngithanda kanjani Thanda indlela usiphethe ngayo ngithinda kanjani mihla yonke mangivuke ekseni wa Bongo smaga ding Sandola 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 Whoa Sandola 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 yeah. If you're lost you can look and you will find me. I'll be there when you need me. I ain't running. He's a tanda and gulimaze. Hold my hand. Yeah, yeah. It's simple. Every morning I wake up before I get my cake up, before I hit my limbs up, before I pour the drink in the same cup. I thank God that I got you, queen of my castle, a piece of my puzzle. I don't know what I'd be without you. The key to my hustle to keep me going. Okay, pulling is easy. When you're mad and you frown and you hate me, when you're sad and you're down and you break it, you leave me and turn back around and embrace me. Sound is amazing, I love your heartbeat. I've been learning the language that your heart speaks. I couldn't walk, couldn't climb, couldn't creep, but when I found you, I knew I found feet, so I ran with it. What's the one who slept on the Tanda Johnny? Tanda was pitting, I am Tinda Johnny.
Welcome back. Thank you so very much. Wow, that was Murasa performing Thando Lwakho with August Child. I will speak to him in just a little while. Thank you so very much, gents, for that one. And so into film news. Chasing Train is a musical docu about the late American jazz saxophonist and composer. The film explores the global power and impact of the music of the amazing, prolific John Coltrane and reveals the passions, experiences and forces that shaped his life and revolutionary sound. An exclusive, the film had a screening at the Saxon Hotel north of Johannesburg, and Trendz, of course, scored an invite and managed to sit down with the producer behind this docu.
I experienced a spiritual awakening to be given the means and privilege to make others happy through music.
They say life begins at 40. Unfortunately, that was not the case for legendary jazz artist John Coltrane, who died at the peak of his music career at the age of 40. Train, as he was popularly known, helped pioneer the use of modes of jazz and was later at the forefront of free jazz. Now Coltrane's story is being told in a documentary titled Chasing the Train.
Well, the documentary is not just a biodoc about John Coltrane. It does trace his life and his story, but it's about his cultural impact on his musical impact on pop culture. Because Coltrane was a progressive leader of music. He didn't just do what other people did. He found his own voice. He performed music and he wrote music that marched to his own drum. And we kind of profile his journey, and that is why all the people that have contributed to it really felt aligned to it, because Coltrane wasn't a follower, he was a leader.
Perseverance.
Producer Spencer Prophet tells us why he documented Train's story.
Because he pretty much marched to his own drum. Kamasi Washington is a major U.S. jazz figure who plays music inspired by, but he combines hip-hop and jazz together. And the elements of Coltrane's musicality, his melodies, his avant-garde spirit, can be brought forward in a modern-day sense. Don Laka has a great idea on how to do that. There's a gentleman, McCoy, I can't pronounce his last name, he's a big saxophonist here in this country. Dr. Bone is doing a rap on the train, and in the Vineyard concerts with Don Laka's music, with the spirit of Coltrane, bringing it forward to your generation.
There could not have been a better person to narrate Train's story than American actor Denzel Washington, who is a big fan of the jazz legend.
I don't recognize the word jazz. We're sold under this name, but my goal is to uplift people as much as I can.
There's no characters. This is all true stories. It's all fact. Denzel spoke the words of Coltrane when our director, John Scheinfeld, who is a brilliant visionary director, and I looked through all and listened to all the interviews Coltrane did. None of them sounded great technically, but the words were brilliant. So John said, let's get a very important voice who's a big fan of Coltrane to speak his words as we take the journey of his life. And Denzel was our first choice. Denzel saw a rough cut of John's work, and he said, I have to do this, and he did.
John Coltrane is the philosopher John Coltrane is a master. John Coltrane is a kind of guy who appeals to your inner soul. Listening to John Coltrane takes you to a level that you can never go to. He's tremendous, he's spiritual, and he nourishes the soul. Listening to him actually, takes you to really dig deep in your inner thoughts about what life is all about. He's just a master.
A verdict from those who watched the documentary.
Take chances. Don't be afraid to follow your heart. Do things that inspire you, and it might inspire others.
I think what you will see is a man who lives his life through music. You'll see a man who actually takes solace in music, a man who finds music to be an answer to everything. That's the spirit of John Coltrane.
Coltrane gave another dimension to music in the 20th century.
John Coltrane was ahead of his time.
Chasing Train.
Okay, and so you heard him perform just earlier, and following the release of his first studio album, Blind, Spamandla Mhlongo, better known as Murasa, is, in the music scenes, recently dropped 3 new EPs titled Ispillion, Bebe, and Offcuts. You need to tell me what those are all about.
Gladly.
Now, projects that express the multifaceted sides of this music producer turned rapper and also television personality. He is here to tell us about how he's pushing in the industry since his commercial success. So welcome so very much, Murasa.
It's really good to be here.
Yeah, man. So the whole Cyndi Lauper vibes, I like that.
You know, music is such an integral part of me, and I always love it when music is able to take you to a place that you've been. Because there's one thing we can't do is travel back in time. But umculo can sort of transport you back there. So
nice one. So was this, I mean, you grew up with, I'm assuming at home, your folks, were listening to this music. And I mean, time after time, all of us know it, I think. Then again, maybe I'm just a bit older than other people, you know what I mean? There we go. But that's great. I love how, the sound today is so much about, taking, and sampling some of this older stuff and then, tweaking it and making it into a vernac kind of song. That's great. So that was you and August Child?
That's me and August Child. What I actually did there is I just took the first line. If you're lost, you can look and you'll find me.
Sure.
Everything else is original composition around. But that line is so powerful. It invokes the same nostalgia. You end up thinking it's an actual direct sample from the song. But that's, for me, is a great way to keep... I mean, we're just looking at an insert about John Coltrane, legendary jazz musician who's been an integral part of hip-hop music in terms of how they've sampled them. Of
course.
I love the fact that we can do that, especially in hip-hop, and just make the young people today aware of what happened back in the day.
Yeah, so. Because it all starts from somewhere. It's not just we thought about it and here we are, we're doing it now.
Listen, there's hardly an original idea in the world today. Someone, footage probably started in Egypt.
There we go. But then again, even better than that, it all started where?
In Africa.
Place of origin.
You
know what I mean? There we go. So Murasa, so kemang thando lwakho?
Well, uthando lwami right now is the lovely...
Don't say right now. This is forever.
Yes, I need to feel like we live in the moment. Yes, but it's definitely forever. I'll tell you that. This song really is based on a real place. I wrote it about my wife. I wrote it for my wife.
Nice.
But it can really apply to anyone who is in love. We all have people that we love. You know, whether it's your spouse or even if it's a sibling or a sister. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about just expressing the love we have for people. And how much they add to our own lives.
Yeah, tell us about your media stable. You are slowly building this empire, man. You're coming together. So August Child, I understand, is one of the first people that you signed. Tell us about the setup, what you're doing, how you've been doing it. Congratulations. You were saying off air that you basically put it together with your own 2 hands.
With these hands.
There we go.
With August Child and Imikondo also helping out. We literally were cooped up in the basement for a month.
Doing woodwork.
Chopping woodwork. And I loved it. I really loved it. I think the music ends up not working out.
Sure.
There's a career, carpentry
There
somewhere.
we go.
There we go. So I've got a stable. It's called Dionysus Media.
Nice.
And in that record label, I've signed August Child, who's featured on my lead single, Thando Lwakho, as well as... That's actually a real picture of me, by the way. That's
on your
my
wedding
hand.
day?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my hand. That's my wife there.
Okay.
August Child is not in this picture. Just his name.
Just his name.
Because I'm not polygamous. I'm married to one person.
There we go. Yes. Okay.
So it was me and August Child, and of course I've signed Imi Konto. That's a group of two individuals from Gasikaya who make incredibly South African sounding.
Is everybody on hip hop? I was about to say, okay, everybody for now is basically pushing a similar sound.
You know, hip hop is the core. Yeah. But we play around a lot of stuff. Like there's Tatsamia involved, there's R&B involved, trap soul involved, and definitely some a cappella music involved. We try and fuse some of the things that make South African music great. Yep.
And there's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. But I always say this in every interview. There's a reason Ladysmith Black Mambazo has as many Grammys as they do.
Timeless.
Authenticity.
Timeless, yeah. Of course. No, definitely. All right, and then, I mean, after this, so let's talk about your 3 EPs.
Yes.
Where'd you find the time, dude? My gosh, let's talk about those. And then the names as well. Tell us.
I don't know how this marriage is working because I'm practically never there, even though we're in the same house. Yeah. I spend all my waking hours in the studio.
In your man cave.
Yeah. And I'm lucky enough to have a partner who's very understanding. So I've made so much music. I think I have probably 10 albums worth of unreleased music that was made in the last year alone. Yeah. Because we work so hard, myself, August Child, and Mikonto. Nice. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to drop these 3 EPs because I wanted to just showcase 3 distinctly different sides of me.
And how are they different?
Yes, so now there was one called Pepe, which is the Pepe EP, and that one, Pepe, is Thakazelo Sawamhlongo. So I am Ngunuman, Zulu, and every song in that EP is themed by Thakazelo. So you've got Ngamalala, which is there's Thakazelo for the Zoomers, we've got Boya Benyati, which is the Thakazelo Kandlovu, and so on and so on. Right. There's a song I'm going to perform, it's called Unjomane. It's another one from Mhlongo, and it's dedicated to my late father. Right. And then we have Ispilion EP. Yeah. Ispilion is experience, so that's what we...
Oh, right.
Yeah, when we say in Zulu, you know when we're changing like Western words to our own language.
Experience.
And it's about all my life experiences. Nice. You know, things that I've gone through. It starts with a song called My Story, ends with a song called Faith, which are all integral parts of who I am as a human being. Yeah. Then the other one is called Offcuts EP, and the Offcuts is basically songs that I'd released just on their own that didn't belong to any particular project.
So just putting them all in one.
Put them all in one. Jeez, and I released 3 EPs on the same day. Never been done before in the country.
On the same day?
Same day, same hour, different minutes.
Congratulations. Yes, of course. Big up, man. That's tight. I mean, all that you're saying, I love the fact that there's so many threads and there's a story and there's so much thought and, you know, it's not just singing one line.
Oh,
you know, you really are, you know, that kind of musician who is thinking for the future as well as the now. And that's amazing. Congratulations. You know, we wish you all the success. And so I look forward to hearing from you and your stablemates just now.
It's going to be incredible, man. I just look out for August Child, look out for Imi Konto, look out for Murasa, definitely. I am at Murasa MC on Twitter. Okay. The other one is at August the Kid on Twitter with a DA. Right. The other one is at Imi Konto. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming out. The 3 EPs were just a teaser. My second album is coming out early next year. Okay. And it's going to be lovely.
It's going to be a big December for you. There we go.
As we say.
Thank you, Murasa. Right.
Thank you.
So Batman, the Caped Crusader, the Dark Knight and one of the greatest detectives in the world, graces the big screen once again this month, but this time it's not all about him. He is, of course, one of the Justice League. Take a look.
Batman's secret identity is Bruce Wayne, a wealthy American playboy, philanthropist and owner of Wayne Enterprises. After witnessing the murder of his parents, Dr. Thomas and Martha Wayne, as a child, he swore vengeance against criminals, an oath tempered by a sense of justice. Bruce Wayne trains himself physically and intellectually and crafts a bat-inspired persona to fight crime.
I heard about you. Didn't think you were real. I'm real when it's useful.
It's really exciting to bring Batman back to the big screen.
I'm putting together a team, people with special abilities.
Stop right there. I'm in.
I totally had a fan freak out moment. I cannot believe I'm standing next to Batman.
Batman, for the first time, understands that he can't do this by himself.
One misses the days when one's biggest concerns were exploding wind-up penguins.
A simple life.
In the new movie Justice League, we see the evolution of a new Batman. He's moved on from lone vigilante to recruiter and leader. We get to enjoy the adventures of this group as they save the world.
What are your superpowers again?
I'm rich.
I didn't recognize this well. I don't have to recognize it. We just have to save it.
I need to bring us together.
Okay, the FOMO is setting in. Stay tuned. We have a whole lot more characters coming up. You're still watching Trendz. Welcome back. So nicknamed the Scarlet Speedster, all incarnations of the Flash possess super speed, including the ability to run, move and think extremely fast, use superhuman reflexes and seemingly violate certain laws of physics. Ezra Miller takes on the role of the Flash in the upcoming Justice League. Take a look.
Barry Allen, a police scientist, was known for being very slow and frequently late. One night as he was working late, a lightning bolt shatters a case full of chemicals and spills all over Allen. As a result, Allen finds that he can run extremely fast and has matching reflexes and senses. He dons a set of red tights sporting a lightning bolt and dubs himself the Flash.
I know you have abilities. I just don't know what they are.
Barry Allen, a normal guy, got hit by a bolt of lightning, giving him superpowers, making him the Flash. Come on, that's cool.
So you're fast.
That feels like an oversimplification. He brings to the Justice League this extra-dimensional power, the Speed Force. He's so fast, in fact, that his movements are invisible to the naked eye.
It's really cool. You guys seem ready to do battle and stuff, but I've never done battle. I've just pushed some people and run away.
Save one person.
Which one?
Don't talk, don't fight. Get in, get one out.
And then?
You'll know.
He's the youngest member of the Justice League. I need friends, but also the coolest. Can I keep this? Yeah, you guys are nice. Flash has the ability to experience time more slowly than the average person. It's a useful power. Barry Allen is criminally excited to be a part of the Justice League.
How many of you are there?
Oh, wow, they really just vanish. Huh? Oh, that's rude.
Okay, next week, Friday, the Justice League comes out at cinemas. Stay tuned. We have a little bit of a surprise for all of you. Now, who said facial grooming is strictly for women, right? We all know that men do it now. So with winter blues gone and summer in full swing, there is no better time than now to talk healthy skin. We all know too much sun exposure can damage our skins, right? But other than sunscreen, what else do we need to know? Trendz producer Jabulo Mkhonaze compiled this next piece. Take a look.
Hello, welcome to Skin.
Jabulo.
Awesome, you're here for your appointment.
Yes, I'm here.
Great. Please take a seat.
All right.
Jabulo, I'm Xoli, and I'll be taking you through our skincare routine. So first of all, I just need to know, what are your concerns?
So, Oli, I've got minor issues. I suffer from ingrowns, I've got an oily skin, and I just have some spots that I don't like them in my cheeks. So I don't know if you'll be able to help me today about that.
Awesome, you've obviously come to the right place, and thank you for trusting us. I'm just going to quickly sanitize my hands, which is very important before I actually touch your face. So, since you have mentioned your concerns, which is mainly ingrowns, you've got oily skin, and there's obviously a bit of pigmentation in certain areas that might be caused due to dehydration. There's a perfect range for such concerns, which is called men's skincare, right? So it's the men's science. It's created by men for men. This is our face wash.
Okay, cool.
This would be something that you'd always carry around.
All right.
You will feel it's a bit soapy, it's a bit tight.
Yes, I can feel it.
Okay.
It smells very nice.
Using a toner. And as I said, your toner has a pH balance, so it balances your pH. Okay. So now that I've done one side, and how are you feeling?
Great.
Do you feel clean?
I feel clean, yes. I feel like there's a whole lot of weight that's gone out of my face.
Okay, so now that that is done, we're going to go into our anti-aging serum. So now our serum here from the Men's Science minimizes the appearance of your pigmentation or dark spots. And we always go up, eh?
Okay. You don't go down?
Never go down.
Why?
We're encouraging wrinkles.
Oh, okay.
This should be like second nature to you.
All right.
All the time.
All the time. Go up.
Up.
Do you hear that, guys? You always go up, eh?
Up, up, up. In most instances, for someone that's got an even tone, you usually have to mix but I'm hoping we don't have to do that for you, and I instantly find your color. And as you can see, we've tried both of them on my hand, but there's one that's quite light and there's one that would be more or less your color.
Yes, yes. I'm not a yellow bone, so...
You're not a yellow bone? And yes, definitely, this is dark. This is light, sorry. It's a definite no, because of its lights. Yes,
it's light.
It's lighter, so we're going to try another one just at the top. And this is perfect. And Njabulo, we are done. Tell me, what do you think? How do you feel?
Wow. Well, I can actually tell that, well, you said it was going to settle later, but I can actually tell, well, it's that I've got something in my face, but it's not in your face also at the same time. It's very subtle, it's very light.
Well, you could only tell because of I've gotten rid of the impurities.
Yes,
I've gotten rid of all the uneven tone. Remember, because of what we did was we started with the skincare range first, but now we went all the way and sealed it. So now you don't see any sign of it. So it was like a quick fix.
Yes,
so it was a quick fix. Done. All your issues are now solved. You don't even see any pigmentation. That's the only why. That's the only reason why you can see a difference.
Okay, so in studio we do have Murasa here, and he is with his Dionysus Media stablemates. Take it away, guys.
Murasa. Yeah, Imikonto. Joman. What? Kizia nekala. Otolu pumula. Ubaba nina nambulala. Dovendala wasogola. Ubaba wasweleza. Kizia nekala. Otolu pumula. Ubaba nina nambulala. Dovendala wasogola. Kakhuliswa ujobe sidada sidla inkobe baba uyangibona la ukhona ngisosha kumele ngiqobe mama wathanda ithwanela bafudumeza banda now I'm running in space call is good and rude ngilokishi yathanda noma mpotshelwe under vele bengifaka amasekeni umama esebenza mandiye we on my way up the dreams managing a lawyer. Kizia nekala, otolu pumula. Ubaba nina nambulala iye. Dovendala wasogola. Ubaba wasweleza. Kizia nekala, otolu pumula. Ubaba nina nambulala iye. Dovendala wasogola. You know the streets stay safe. You know the streets stay safe. I swear to God, give it all to God because only He can save. Yeah, only He can save. Only He can praise. Now I'm gonna drop my name. Drop that I could be getting great. They hateful, but I'm grateful. I get paid food, but I'm playful. Feel super fit and get in it, but jealous got broke on my book and make me like you ain't a man, you a coward, bro. One man against the gang, yo. Daddy never had a chance, though. So I gotta get the best, bro. Yeah, I gotta get the best, bro. Yeah, I gotta get the best, bro. Going up, got my money up. Even when I know the rest, though. But I'm cool now. Your son became a star in the hood. Kizia nekala. awuthola uphumula uma nina nambulala Ntombi endala wasokola ubaba wasweleka inhliziyo nezandla ngithi awuthola uphumula uma nina nambulala Ntombi endala wasokola ubaba wasweleka Yobanini khane philanye nabazali wena wabulala ubaba hayibo kaswenu thiphelela amalimi linye akhoqili la ikhothe emhlanu ngahamba
Me, I be feeling irate. Check them, my flatter. Check them, they're rolling their eyes. You're the one for me. Ooh, mama, yeah. You're the one for me. Mama, yeah. Usamilo funile, usamilo pambele, sozela salala. Usamilo funile, usamilo pambele, sozela salala.
Well, what do you know? We have, Chomi is in studio. The Soweto-born songstress has, with her articulate dance moves, is back with a bang with her most anticipated album. You've been gone for way too long. It's titled Do More Squats. I want to talk about this album title as well. Now, the project has had many songwriters and artists putting their touch to it to give her fans a concoction of different blends of music styles and everything that we remember her for. She's back to reclaim her crown as the queen of dance. Chomi,
how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh
And
my
you?
God, you're so calm and composed. Can I just get that?
You do what you do best, and that's what I want to see. I want to see that performance. Congratulations on this project. My goodness, where have you been?
Oh my God, I've been around.
On TV doing different things?
Yes, I've been doing songs with other people. I've been collaborating with other people. I mean, 4 years ago, I did a song with Atha, which was titled Hlogoloza, and it really did amazing. It won an award. 3 years ago, I did something with DJ Euphonic, which also won an award, I think, at the Metros. And last year, I did a song with Professor called Hambu Yolala, which was just banging. It was just amazing. And I think the only thing I haven't been doing was releasing my own material.
Music.
You know? But this time around, I mean, people have been saying, when? So this
we
time
are waiting.
The album is going to be released very soon. And I mean, I've got a single that's out called Zozela Zalala.
It's blowing up everywhere.
Oh my goodness,
everywhere, every day. I don't think there's somebody, at least 2 people who post about this. And you know, you are so, I mean, amazing. It is the Chomi that we remember. I love the fact that, yes, you've changed a little bit about your style, but, you know,
the elements are still there.
It's still you.
Thank you so much.
I like how nonchalantly you just touched on, no, 4 years ago I did a song with Arthur. I'm like, wait a minute, to go back. Anybody who does not know, you know, you and 999 and just, we watched you from the time you were a teen until now. You know, you were that girl, Java Sexy, Sigala Cake.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean? So all the hits and all the amazing, I mean, dance styles as well. I like that when I was reading and then they say you're here to reclaim your crown as the queen of dance.
Oh my
Who do you think is your competition right now?
Oh my, I don't really look at people as people that I see as competitors, but I see...
No, but who could take you on if you had to have a dance-off? Chomi versus... I can't think of anybody right now, in all honesty, at the top of my head.
Really?
So, I don't know.
I have no idea, but I will tell you, I love the fact that we're getting more female musicians taking over, dominating. And they're coming as Like, you know, Babe Sotumo as well is like a very brilliant dancer. I mean, there's TDK Makaset, who's also from Durban. She's a great dancer. There's the lady who, I think, from Tira's stable. So I'm loving the fact that we're getting more females now, which, I mean, it hasn't been like that in the longest time.
In a long time, yeah.
So
you were the one. You were there. You were the cherry amongst, you know, the cherry on top, the rose amongst many, many thorns on many lineups. So December is coming. If anything, you know actually who or what kind of artist I'd like to see you have a dance-off with. Somebody who does more of this Afrobeat kind of vibe. Maybe let's go to Nigeria, let's go to Kenya, like somebody in that part of Africa.
You know what my wish is with the Zozela Zalala, because I mean it's doing so amazing. I didn't even expect it was going to do so brilliantly. Getting, you know, going to Mozambique, going to Ghana, and having different remixes with different female musicians on the song. I think it could be so amazing.
There we go.
I just thought about it yesterday.
What does the title mean, by the way?
Zozela Zalala, you snooze, you lose.
Aha, there we go.
You snooze, you lose. You snooze, you lose.
Simple, catchy. I mean, what have you missed the most, though? I mean, you have been doing quite a few performances. December for you, I'm sure you're booked until, December 2019.
I think March now.
You know what I mean? But what have you missed the most?
I've missed releasing new material, getting out there, because, I mean, you know, when you release new material, you must go and do interviews and just sell yourself. And you know what, people are listening to the song and then they're like, oh, it's actually nice. Or you get others are like, oh, I'm not really sure about that. So releasing new material and just going out there to the people, giving it to the people and sharing what they think about it. And I mean, no one ever grows from a place of comfort. So when you've got your stuff there and then you hear views, other people will say, okay, you know what, I think I would have done it like this. But obviously you don't really take everything. You take, you know, few elements there and yeah, basically it's just the growth. You know, you grow with every album that you release.
Fantastic. And I mean, you sing, of course, you dance like crazy. What else have you been doing? You act as well, did I mention that? So aspirations to do more and just, you know, be more of a 360-degree kind of media personality?
You know what, I'm one person that really enjoys focusing on one thing when I do it. I mean, when I was doing Mobango, it was just Mobango. I would give everything that I have to Mobango. Right now, it's really re-entering the industry because, I mean, like you say, a lot of people feel like I've been gone for a long time. So I'm re-entering. I feel like a new artist. I feel like I need to prove myself over again. I've learned a lot of things and I'm still learning. Obviously, I'm not going to run away from my roots. Still keeping the Chomi that's there. And
Nice one. Thank you so very much, Chomi. Pleasure having you here. You look amazing. I look forward to the performance as well.
Thank you.
All right. And so our last member today of the Justice League is Cyborg, a founding member of the group who possesses cybernetic enhancements that provide superhuman strength, endurance, and durability. So Cyborg can also interface with computers built into his body and built into his body armor is an infrared eye HUD as well as a bionic ear that allows him to hear sounds from a long distance. Wow, he's a lot. There is a reason why he's called Cyborg. Take a look.
Victor Stone is the son of Silas and Eleanor Stone, scientists who use him as a test subject for various intelligence enhancement projects. While these treatments are ultimately successful and Victor's IQ subsequently grows to genius levels, he grows to resent the treatment. Stone eventually lands up in an accident and his father replaced some of his body parts with machinery to save his life.
It's time, Victor. Time you discover the hero you are.
You should probably move. Victor Stone, a.k.a. Cyborg. He's a college athlete, a quarterback for Gotham City. He was in an accident and was severely injured. To save his life, his father merged his body with advanced alien technology. Half man, half machine, but he's all superhero. Cyborg is totally unique.
I've been doing some tracking.
What you're looking for is sticking to the dead zones.
No one else can do what you do. You can find them.
He's a technopath. He's able to interface with any form of technology.
Relax, Alfred. I'll take it from here. Do I know you?
He can transform his body into different weapons. We're gonna bring in the big guns.
Those are very big guns.
Cyborg is the perfect combination of the power of technology and the strength of the human heart.
We need you, Victor. And maybe you need us.
He's ready to help save the world.
Never a dull moment.
You guys better watch out. Justice is coming.
DC Comics Justice League. Yeah, and with that, we sum up the Courageous Justice League movie that will be coming out next week Friday. It will be out nationwide, as I said, and for a chance to watch it before anyone else and stand to win double tickets to the premiere, tell us the names, not the superhero names that we've just gone through, Cyborg and all the others in Wonder Woman, but their character names in the film. Character names of each of the Justice League members. Tweet your answer to @Trendz on SABC. And you could also win yourself a very nice Justice League hamper. With that, we have come to the end of another show of Trendz. Join me again next week. I have here in studio, about to perform, Chomi, established in 2005. She has done so very much in the industry. Chomi, take it away.
Me, I be feeling